Right folks, this is Lars Anderson with his Bose headsets, and this is Mr. Shu with Passive from Sennheiser. We're at Cranfield on the 24th of August 2012, 5 days or 6 days before the Paralympic start, and the two of us are taking a PA28 G-Riz all the way round as much as the weather will allow the UK.
And we are go.
A few months ago, Lars got his PPL. Today is the first time he has flown since getting a license, and what a great way to start your flying adventure.
Rotating.
So Lars is going to be flying us to Blackpool. The routing is going to take us, if you can see this, viewers. There's Cranfield. We're going to go to Daventry OR, up to Coventry, through Birmingham, some BRP, and then up towards the low-level route towards in between Liverpool and Manchester.
Runway 21 and Smith Land Hotel 21, surface wind 210 degrees 8.
Golf Zulu Zulu Coventry, I've got nothing further for you. Remain outside them controlled airspace until approved by them. Continue squawking 0261 until advised. And continue with Birmingham 118.050.
That is lovely Birmingham. There's the international airport.
I was expecting more up around here. I was expecting more traffic, like big jets coming out of the clouds.
So for this route, we're using the Airbox Runway HD app. Manchester radar, good morning. Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu.
Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu, good morning to you. Pass your message.
We are Cranfield to Blackpool. We are currently orbiting Crewe because we lost two-way with East Midlands. We just like a basic service and a transit through the low-level corridor.
Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu, roger. Basic service you have the Manchester Connect is 1004, and you may transit the low-level route northbound above 1,300 feet. CFR.
On the wingtip is a place called Jodrell Bank, which is a big space they look at the stars.
Ah, yeah. Astronomy.
Yeah.
Golf Zulu Zulu, I have no traffic for you now. Squawk 7000, contact Blackpool Tower 1184.
Squawk 7000, 118.4. Thank you, au revoir. That's Blackpool over there. That's the big Blackpool Tower.
Golf Zulu Zulu, runway 10, clear to land, surface wind 160 degrees, 8 knots.
Clear to land, Zulu Zulu. The wind's coming from the right.
Yeah.
So es amor sin dolor. Hasta la próxima, mi amor. So es amor sin.
After the landing jet 2, we lined up and climbed to 3,000 feet and headed towards Carlisle. We made our fuel stop short, and we had a spectacular view of Blackpool off our left wing. And for the next few hours, we ducked in between cloud layers routing towards our second fuel stop of the day at Islay in the Scottish Islands. Islay is famous for their whisky. We leave the mainland at Turnberry DME and route direct for Campbelltown.
Pressure Ryanair 68 Alpha Whiskey, request taxi to Kilo.
Eventually, Prestwick Tower hand us over to Scottish Information.
That's Campbelltown down there.
Yep.
We've got 20 minutes to run for Islay, so we prepare for the landing, which will bring us over the sea for the final approach.
Golf Zulu Zulu is with you with the runway coming downwind left hand for 13.
And what do you think of this little weird place then?
I think it's not a place to live. I understand why they make whiskey.
Carb heat, we're in the flap operating range. Pitch the nose down.
Yeah.
One. Stages of flaps, trim it for the approach. There's 70 knots. Winds from the right.
We both use hand controls for the rudder, and as you can see, the right hand also manages the power, the flaps, and the steering on the ground.
Yay! Great.
Flaps away.
Golf Zulu Zulu, taxi straight ahead, VK fast left, taxi to main apron and park for Marshall.
I had no idea what the guy was saying.
We leave Islay and head for Cumbernauld, situated northwest of Glasgow, which will be our final stop of the day.
We are north of Kill something, going to Erskine Bridge. Lars doesn't understand what any of the Scottish people are saying. And we're coming up to Glasgow.
Do you think they understand Danish?
Good luck.
Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu Glasgow Tower. We have your details and you're clear to cross through the 2-3 approach from the Erskine Bridge towards the Kingston Bridge. The previously mentioned Embraer 170 is now on a 9-mile final, 3,000 feet descending.
We transit through the Glasgow zone and fly north of the city towards Cumbernauld.
Let's go up there. Zulu Zulu, short final to land.
Roger, wind is calm.
Lars makes the final landing, and it's been a long flying day for both of us, so we bed down for the night. It's day 2, and Lars and David get the aeroplane fueled and ready for departure.
Zulu Zulu, thank you very much. It was great. We'll see you soon.
Zulu, Roger, light easterly.
Golf Zulu Zulu, thanks for basic service for the moment, and your routing will be in the Pullman lane to the airfield overhead to leave the zone at Dalkeith, not above altitude 2,000 feet VFR.
Golf Zulu Zulu, contact Edinburgh Tower 118.7.
Wow, different, isn't it, flying when you're like this?
Oh yeah.
There's the famous fourth bridge.
Yeah, I see it.
As we clear Edinburgh Airport, the weather turns against us, so I decided to fly. Using my IMC rating, we would soon be changing our flight from VFR to IFR.
Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu, Edinburgh radar report the zone boundary.
We're turning slightly. We're going south now. We're going to track the NDB of Newcastle on 352. Yep.
Golf Romeo India Zulu Zulu, Newcastle radar, good morning to you, and what type of service you require as you transit?
We'd like a traffic service, please.
As we approach Newcastle, we get a weather update for Durham. We are less than 35 minutes flying time to destination.
There's Newcastle Airport on our right. Zulu Zulu's over the November Tango NDB.
Golf Zulu Zulu, Roger, and just check your altitude now.
4,100 on QNH 1000.
Golf Zulu Zulu, spoken with Durham. They are aware that you will be landing with them. That's no problem at all. And contact Durham radar now, 118.850.
Fly heading 190 degrees.
190 Zulu Zulu. And we're at 4,000 feet.
Golf Zulu Zulu, Roger, thanks. You're vectoring ILS approach runway 05.
Well, I tell you what, Lars, it's been great having you there.
So from your India Zulu Zulu, Jam Tower, confirm you are clear to land the wind 040 degrees 9 knots.
Brilliant landing.
As the weather forecast was not looking any better, and to avoid press-on-itis, we chose to stay and headed for the bar.
Hello. Hi.
We were met by our handling agent Western Aviation, who organised our hotel, local travel, fueled the plane, and generally looked after us. It's our last flying day, and the sun is shining. Lars completes the pre-takeoff checks, and we begin our first sector back to Cranfield, with fuel stops at Southend and Chichester.
And on altitude.
Well, folks, we are leaving Durham. Nice people at Durham. 1,500 feet is our clearance level.
Yeah.
Basking in the glorious sunshine, we climb above the clouds, routing towards Southend.
Golf Zulu Zulu, got nothing else for you now, sir. Squawk 7,000, now suggest a call to Humberside on 119.125.
So, what do you make of all this? Are you happy up here, or do you want to go back under the cloud?
No, let's stay up here for a little while. This is something new.
We've left the north of England and we're getting ready to land at Southend. The airspace is much busier down south.
Okay, he's going to get busy now. So when we go over the Crouch, you can see just on the horizon there's another estuary. That's the River Thames. We've got about 8 miles to run to Southend. We're coming in from the north. We're going to join probably from a VRP on our right. They're using runway 24.
Zulu Zulu, Southend Tower. Join on a right base joint to runway 24. You're currently number 3 in traffic. Following arrow traffic, late downwind left hand.
After a quick fuel stop, we book out for Chichester, which is along the south coast.
Looking for the runway down there. Can you see it?
Crossing the River Medway, we fly Abeam Rochester Airport towards our next turning point, which is Lydd Airport.
I see it. I didn't want to get into that danger area. nuclear power plant. This is beautiful. Oh, let me get up to altitude.
Vacate right.
So, would you advise most PPLs to do this, or is it drained your head?
No, I think it's great. As long as you have someone experienced to get you out of the troubles that you're going to get yourself into. I mean, the crazy radio traffic and stuff. So we're going to cross a wind farm, and we got that pretty soon coming up. So I'd say 3 miles ahead, that should be a town. There's a railway track, yeah, that's right.
And which way is it running? North, south, east, west?
It's running southwest, northeast.
And in relation to our track, which way will it cross us?
We will cross it like this.
The next possible frequency could be Farnborough radar east.
Yeah.
There's Goodwood. There.
Yeah.
So, and also Shoreham on the other side.
Golf Zulu, roger, pass your message.
Golf Zulu PA28 to POB. We're at 1,900 feet on QNH 1016. We are from Southend to Chichester and request their basic service. Make sure you get a shot of that, that's just beautiful.
Okay.
Our UK tour is coming to an end. We both enjoy watching the world go by, thinking over the last few days flying. Soon we'll be landing at our final fuel destination, Chichester, before returning home to Cranfield.